Hi, this is Lena Shea and Iowa Mom, and I had a viewer request that I show how to make city chicken. Well, I don't even know what city chicken is, so I had to do some studying. And I found out that during the Depression, people were hungry for chicken that lived in the big cities. They couldn't get chickens shipped in, so they substituted pork and veal and put them on skewers so they were more like a drumstick. Even now, after chicken is plentiful, people still enjoy city chicken. So here's an Iowa Mom's version of city chicken. I get a whole pack of the 12-inch skewers at Walmart, but they're too long to fit my pan, so I just break them in half and then trim off the little frayed edges if there are any. I bought this pork tenderloin in 2 pieces at Walmart for only $2.32 a pound, and that's just meat, no bone. I don't cut meat on a wood board, I use a plastic mat. Then I can thoroughly wash it. Each of these pieces has silver skin here. I'm going to put that silver skin on the bottom. I'm cutting each piece of tenderloin about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch wide, but when I get close to the bottom, I just turn my knife to the side so that it slips underneath the tenderloin, removing that silver skin. Now I want to cut those in smaller pieces so that I can put them onto the skewers, about 3 or 4 on a stick. Now for the breading. I'm going to start with 3 eggs. And a pie pan works really well for this, but you could use any other kind of container that would hold the egg. Okay, that is ready. I'm going to spread out my pieces of meat so that I can season it evenly. A simple way to season is just to sprinkle with a little salt and pepper, then sprinkle smoked paprika, a little sprinkle of garlic powder, onion powder, and just a little bit of dry mustard. Then I turn them all over and repeat the same process on the other side. Using 2 small plates, I put plain breadcrumbs on one, flour on the other. I only put a little on each plate so that the moisture doesn't accumulate and clump up my breading. Dip it in the egg mixture first, dip it in the flour, then the egg mixture again. Now in the regular plain breadcrumbs. We can add breadcrumbs and flour as needed. When they're all breaded, we're ready to fry. I'm going to start by turning on a heat to about a medium high. Then completely coat the bottom with olive oil. I set the timer for 2 minutes to check the oil, make sure it's hot. If not, I add another minute. I'm seeing some action on the surface, kind of ripples, and over top, and it does feel hot. Now I very carefully add the meat and let it cook. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. We want to make sure it's got plenty underneath it. And we're going to leave the lid off because we want this to get brown. I've set the timer for 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes, and I'm going to turn it and see. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm only going to turn it 1/4 of a turn. We want all the sides to get nice and brown. Set it for another 2 minutes. Okay, time to turn it another 1/4. And that cooked faster now that that pan is heated up. So instead of waiting 2 minutes, I'm going to check it after 1. Once they're brown all the way around, it's time to cook them all the way through. You can put them in the oven to finish, but I like to just put the lid on it, turn the heat down on low, and let it simmer on top. I check them about every 2 minutes to make sure they're not burning and just check to see if they're done. The best way to do that is using a thermometer. I set it at 165. I poke the thermometer in the long way, being careful not to touch the skewer so that I get a true reading. If you don't have a thermometer, check the ends, make sure that it's not at all pink or red. Okay, that one is done. I'm going to test a few other places. I do not want to serve raw pork. Serve hot. Well, there it is, how to make city chicken, Iowa Mom style. This is Lena Shea and Iowa Mom. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, go to youtube.com/an Iowa Mom videos. Then click on the video tab for a whole list.